Hey guys, Joel here, back with more reactions to The Expanse. We're on episode 3 of season 2. I'm not going to do too much of a recap because the majority of the episode was spent on them trying to get board at the station. But when they found the scientist here and he was giving some sort of rundown and explanation as to what is actually going on here and why all these belters were sacrificed, which he seems to think isn't that big a deal, Miller came along and has just shot him. I don't know if that's a catastrophic mistake or not. I guess time will tell. But from my point of view, I think that was the wrong thing to do, and the rest of them just seem to be in complete shock and dismay that he just pulled the trigger. I know he wants revenge for Julie and everyone else, but is that going to come back and bite him? We'll have to find out. Let's go see. This is episode 3.
I know you're worried about Arjun and the grandkids, but we're more than capable of protecting Luna.
What we should be doing is trying to get out of this mess while we still can.
Not escalate it.
I'm not scared. Mars is an island. If we cripple their navy now, they can't touch us. It's like you always said. Earth must come first.
Yeah, but she was trying to show you a diplomatic solution.
Get these men to Holding. Under guard.
Miller too?
Leave him here.
Hey! I don't want him anywhere near the prisoners!
He won't be. Dozens of ships leave here every day. Pick one, and I'll get you on it.
Just a guy who needed to go down. The captain always gets a little jumpy when you kill people without talking it over first. But the captain, well, he's as close to righteous as it gets out here. So when you says you're out, that's just how it is.
Miller just...
He got you out of Eris alive.
He shot an unarmed man right in the head.
An unarmed mass murderer.
We had Dresden. He was gonna talk. We could have used him.
We could have what? Worked out a deal? With a man who casually murdered countless belters. Wow. If that had gone through to the inner hull, your goal would have snapped in two. Most ships would have been
Cheers, cheerful.
after that kind of beating.
Yeah, well, not the Rossi.
He was in the data center, so we're going to interrogate him first. He has to know more about the protomolecule than anyone else. We got ID scans for the whole lot of them. The last 2 years are completely blank for everyone.
I see the way y'all look at me, huh? Like I don't belong here.
Simmer down there, cowpoke.
You know something? I earned my iron, Hilly. Your family just bought your way into the Corps.
That's enough.
You were a member of a team studying
I'm a
arrows.
specialist. Nanoinformatics. What about the project?
You're gonna have to answer for it. The genocide on Eros. Or you can work with us.
Are you taking up the project?
We need you to make a vaccine.
Dresden is gone. You don't have to answer to him anymore.
If he were here, I'd thank him. He made me what I am today.
What are you talking about?
Rock talking, Papa. It's sing.
You're telling me that those sounds are coming off the arrows?
Hottest beats maker on Tycho.
Plenty more where he came from.
So we cut off all the heads, rule the whole system.
System rules you, kid. Always has. You know, in those innards, they figure out what's on arrows. They kill every last one of us to get it.
Us?
Belters.
The neurons in his right temporal parietal junction have been impeded.
Faulty wiring?
Well, he wasn't born this way. He was altered. Probably transcranial magnetic hyperstimulation.
What now?
His temporal lobe has been effectively erased.
Which part?
The part that governs empathy.
Suddenly I can watch 100,000 people die in agony and not give a shit.
Something like that.
Prisoners. It's been done to all of them. Well, he's not a homicidal maniac. He just no longer has the capacity to consider any life other than his own meaningful.
Is his
Bit like a serial killer.
condition reversible?
I'm afraid not.
No, not if it's been done to the actual brain.
I'm well aware of Private Travis's background and the shit that he gets for being born on Earth. If he'd been willing to talk, you'd be thrown in the brig right now, but he wasn't. That's how Martian he is.
We trained all our lives for this. Now it's here and we just want to use it. The sooner we have it out with Earth, the better.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
We're not going to Earth. We've been ordered to Ganymede Station to secure the food supply.
Farm patrol.
Despite the satisfaction it would give me to see you arrested.
All you need to tell me is that it can't be traced and that the message will get to him.
It's solid, but the OPA leaks like a sieve.
Then just give it to me and go.
Right now, this is just a bad idea.
Please give it to me and go. There is no need for us to hang together.
I like this woman.
I'm sure they'll hang us separately.
I'm Chrisjen Avasarala. The things you've no doubt heard me say, the things I've blamed on you, there are people in my government who are willing to take us to the brink of annihilation for reasons that I still can't.
But she needs to stay in the loop.
But like you, I want to stop this war. Anything I can use to turn the guns of Earth and Mars away from each other before it's too late.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah.
Think this is for real?
Why would you risk it otherwise? It's treason.
Yes.
Of course it's real.
You spaced a Black Sky faction leader because they put a hit out on that woman. If they learn that you're helping her, the OPA will put a hit out on you.
All the screens and the lights were smashed to pieces. But it wasn't strategic violence, not like you cracking that guy's head because you messed with your stuff. That was a problem and you found a solution. No. In that hotel room, there was madness. And it stank of sick death. Blue-brown slime in the center of the bed, and it smeared down across the floor. She must have dragged herself like a dying animal. Blue barnacles jutting out of her mouth, out of her body, snaking out of her hair, growing up against the walls.
And at the very center, a particle nothing leads to, like a seed crystal that requires and provides a massive amount of energy. I know what it looks like. What was it doing? Wait.
This life form is weird.
Please!
Can't fathom it at all.
You infected them and watched them die.
We watched it work.
Mm.
The protomolecule is the first evidence of a tree of life apart from our own. It didn't come with an instruction manual. Dr. Dresden used 2 ships, one for our team, one for the sample. There were contamination concerns.
He was right to be concerned. It got out on the Anubis. I saw the results.
Tell him about the reactor.
The power was shut down when we arrived. The protomolecule was frozen around the reactor core.
I was starving. Did you turn the power back on?
Mm-hmm. Started moving.
It did.
Reaching out to me.
Is there anything more that I could see? It learns, you know. It does something different every time. The more biomass you feed it, the faster it learns, the more it changes. We can only learn by letting it learn.
And observe.
Be controlled. That's what we were trying to do.
10 levels of environmental engineering, crew quarters, schools, wastewater treatment, machine shops, forges. And at the center, a piece of Earth curved back on itself. We're just waiting on the ship.
Well, what's the holdup?
Well, the engines burn like a dream, but the atmosphere systems have been an issue since day one. Some felt that taking entire families on a journey that their grandchildren wouldn't see the end of was inhuman.
Well, I seen inhuman and...
I see that as progress.
This is our temple. You're welcome here.
The universe just kissed me on the cheek. Are those people talking?
Not people. Pulses. Steady like a clock.
No. Counting down. It's building.
What's it? Yeah, is it constructing something? That's what I thought with all of this.
Building what?
We're going to find out.
What are you doing?
Running simulations.
You can see what I'm doing. Alex, 25 people on that pod we lost. It's my job to protect them.
You saved Amos.
And we lost 25 people because I made that choice.
The protomolecule's building something and we don't know what.
No.
How?
We got one of the prisoners to cooperate. There are words in the data stream.
Are you saying those people are still alive?
I don't know.
The only person who can answer that is dead. The Eros isn't over yet. I don't think we can save it. But I do know we need to do something.
I think it's turning into something.
And I know I can't do it without you.
Something real bad is going on down there.
Yeah, we know.
And you know we have to destroy it. And I know that you know that Dresden was gonna get away with it. And I didn't kill him because he's crazy. I killed him because he was making sense.
Any idea how we can take out a whole asteroid?
Yeah. With that.
Oh. That's what he was doing. Damn. Okay, that was an interesting episode. However, it answered about 2 questions and gave me about 500 more that I don't know. I think she made the right call, doing what she said she wanted from that guy and contacting Fred Johnson. He's given her that stealth ship. She's got to have something because it's a whole powder keg. It's literally ready to boil over between Earth and Mars. But so Miller has just explained there why he killed him, that it's making sense. What the hell is going on with this thing? I'm trying to work out, thinking where the writers have decided to go with this and what they're actually hinting at what this life form is. So it expands, it grows, it turns people into God knows what. It's different with everyone, and it looks, from that guy said, it looks like it's building something. Is it building something as in structure wise, or is it building an entity, or is it just extending its own organism? I don't know. I mean, it's clearly not a single cell organism, it's way more advanced than that. I just don't know what the hell's going on. I wish I knew more. This show is, I know people told me it doesn't spoon feed you, but it gives you very little to go on until it decides to just hand feed you the piece of information you need. And obviously the one thing it's holding off on more than anything as to what exactly is going on with this thing. So we went and visited that ship that's still being constructed for one simple purpose. He wants to get back to Eros. Why they call it Eros, I don't know. It's Eros to me, but whatever, it doesn't really matter who pronounces it which way, because that's the only way they're going to be able to take the whole thing out. And let's not forget, they have still got part of it sealed in that torpedo that they've hidden. I don't know. No, can't think. Anyway, I'm going to hold off doing much more of a review until I get a little bit more information. I'm kind of starting to understand Miller doing what he did, that he's basically saying it was more than just clear revenge. But it would have aided us to be able to get a lot more on what this thing is trying to do and what it's appearing to accomplish, rather than just going in blind and thinking, just like we always do, well, if it's something bad, let's just blow the shit up and hope for the best, because I'm not sure that's going to be the solution here. We'll find out, and we'll carry on with it in episode 4 in a few days time, guys. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Carry on posting your comments down below, because you guys are really helping me with this show, and you're spoon feeding me a little bit more than the actual episodes are without giving anything away, and I appreciate none of you have come in here and given me any spoilers, or at least I've not really spotted any. If there were in there, it's gone off my head and I've kind of missed them. So don't forget, the episode will be available over on Patreon, as always, full length for you to watch. The link will be in the description. You can go and check that out over there. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you love The Expanse, click that subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you for the next episode in a few days. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you for the next one.